Good morning, respected lecturers, fellow colleagues and participants. My name is Mohamad Firdaus Bin Mohd Lazim, and today I will be presenting my case study entitled Relationship between Body Fat Percentage and Single Extent Duration in Older Adult, which was carried out as part of the Community Engagement with Older People CEOP 6.0 program under the Sulam Initiative. CEOP 6.0 was designed with the aim of improving health awareness and physical well-being among older adults in the local community. It involved collaborations between 62 physiotherapy students, 13 lecturers and 70 older participants from Puncak Alam. Our program focused on health education, exercise session and assessment aimed at addressing sarcopenia for risk and promoting healthy aging. The impact was multifaceted. For students, it strengthened their confidence, empathy, and professional competency. For the university, it demonstrated UiTM's commitment to meaningful community engagement. And for the elderly participant, it provided valuable educations on healthy aging, fall prevention, and staying active, ultimately contributing to better quality of life. The program was initiated in response to the growing issue of sarcopenia in older adults, a condition marked by the age-related decline in muscle strength and function. This progressive loss increase the risk of falls, injuries, and reduce independence in daily life. To address this, the program focused on 4 main goals: providing health education on sarcopenia and aging, conducting muscle strength and balance assessment, delivering structured exercise session, and offering self-care workshop with nutritional guidance to support healthy aging. The program was conducted monthly to monitor participants' programs across sessions. The first session began with health screening and sarcopenia assessment, followed by a health talk on sarcopenia and exercise. Resistance training was introduced, with intensity progressing across phase in subsequent sessions. Participants also took part in a self-care guidebook workshop and cognitive activities. The second session followed a similar structure with updated health talks on fall prevention and bone health, as well as new goal setting using the guidebook. The final session emphasized balance training, accompanied by a talk on frailty and dementia prevention. Throughout the 3 sessions, I actively participate in assessment, health talks, and guided participants in using the self-care guidebooks. I also assist in exercise demonstration and cognitive activities. During the first sessions, I conducted the 4-meter walk test, followed by a flexibility assessment in the second session. In the final session, I delivered a talk on balance training and facilitated several balance exercises alongside other facilitators. It was a rewarding and engaging experience. Personally, I found the cognitive games to be most enjoyable and impactful. I look forward to participating in similar community programs in the future. Next is my case study, relationships between body fat percentage and single extent duration in older adults. One of the core health concerns in geriatric population is the risk of fall, which are strongly associated with impaired balance. Balance is influenced by multiple factors, notably muscle mass and body fat. As people age, they tend to lose muscle mass and gain fat mass. This dual process contributes to sarcopenic obesity, which complicates functional ability and increase fall risk. This study specifically explored whether body fat percentage could predict static balance as measured by single extent duration, and whether there is statistically significant relationship between body fat percentage and balance ability. We use SLS duration as a simple validated balance assessment tool. The findings may guide early fall risk screening and inform targeted intervention in geriatric physiotherapy practice. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, while fat mass, particularly visceral and intramuscular fat, tends to increase. These combinations, known as sarcopenic obesity, pose a greater risk of falls and functional decline in older adults. A high body fat percentage can mask underlying muscle loss, making early detection of sarcopenia more challenging without proper body composition analysis. Body fat percentage refers to the proportions of a person's total weight that is made up of fat tissue, including both essential fat for normal function and storage fat in adipose tissue. In this study, it was measured using bioelectrical impedance analysis or BIA. Body fat percentage is categorized into 5 levels: excellent, good, average, below average, and poor, with classifications threshold differing between males and females. The single leg stand (SLS) test is a widely used assessment to measure static balance by timing how long an individual can stand unassisted on one leg. It reflects postural control and is particularly useful in evaluating fall risk among older adults. During the test, participants stand barefoot or in a flat shoes, lift one foot without support, and maintain the position while being timed, up to the maximum of 30 seconds. The best of 2 to 3 trials per leg is recorded. Durations of less than 5 seconds typically indicates increased fall risk, while less than 10 seconds may signal early functional decline, especially in frail or sarcopenic individuals. Because sarcopenia affects lower limb strength and neuromuscular controls, it often results in shorter SLS durations, making this test a valuable screening tool for risk and sarcopenia-related decline. The pie chart illustrates the distributions of body fat percentage and balance performance among participants. The majority fell into the poor category for body fat, while most also demonstrated increased fall risk as indicated by their classification in the lower range of single leg stand durations categories. The demographic data indicate that the majority of participants were females, 61.5%, with 75% aged between 60 to 69 years, followed by 19.2% aged 70 to 79, and 5.8% aged 50 to 59. In terms of comorbidities, Stage 1 hypertension was most prevalent, 61.5%, as shown in the blood pressure category pie chart. The BMI distribution revealed that 36.5% were overweight, while the glucose category showed that 53.8% had normal blood glucose level. These populations reflect typical health trends in older Malaysian adults. The data tables presents results from 47 participants who complete both body fat percentage and single leg stand duration assessments, comprising the final sample for analysis. Data from 47 participants were analyzed by using SPSS software to examine the relationships between body fat percentage and single leg stand durations. The results show varying mean body fat percentage across category, with the excellent group display the highest average BF percentage body fats at 38.0%. The correlations analysis reveal a weak negative relationship between body fat percentage and SLS durations, with a correlation coefficient of negative 0.15 and a p-value of 0.32, indicating that the result was not statistically significant. This suggests that body fat percentage alone is not a strong predictor of balanced performance in this sample. This result suggests that higher body fat was likely associated with lower SLS duration, but the relationship was not statistically significant. Therefore, body fat percentage alone is not a reliable predictor of balanced performance in this group. This reflects the multifactorial nature of postural stability in older adults. Several methodological and biological factors may explain the weak correlations. Sample size 47 is relatively small, reducing statistical power. High variability within groups making the correlations unreliable. Uneven distributions among body fat percentage categories. Certain categories had fewer participants. Confounding variables including age, physical activity, neuromuscular functions, and comorbidities. And lastly, measurements limitations. BIA is less accurate than DEXA, and SLS performance may be influenced by fatigue or fear. Research indicates that balance is influenced by multiple factors, not body fat percentage alone. Key contributors include age-related decline in sensory and reflex system, sex-based difference in fat distributions and pelvic structure, neuromuscular control such as proprioceptions and motor response, and physical activity level, with more active individuals typically demonstrating longer SLS duration. This study, although inconclusive in correlation strength, provides a key message: balanced assessment should be holistic. These findings highlight the importance of comprehensive and holistic assessment in physiotherapy practice rather than relying solely on body fat percentage as an indicator of balance. General recommendations for balance training include exercising 2 to 3 times per week, with each session lasting to 20 to 30 minutes. Training should be begin with simple tasks and progress gradually in difficulty without compromising safety. For individuals at high risk of falling, initial supervision by therapists is advised. The benefits of balance trainings are well documented, including improved postural stability, enhanced functional independence, increased lower limb strength and endurance, better proprioceptions, gait efficiency, and enhanced cognitive and neuromuscular coordinations, all contributing to a reduced risk of fall. Effective balance exercise include single leg stand progression, tandem stand and walking, tai chi or yoga, functional strengthening such as step-ups, and obstacle training on uneven surface with added challenge such as carrying object. Participating in this program deepened my appreciation for the dignity, resilience, and unique needs of older adults. It strengthened my commitment to community service through healthcare and allowed me to witness the meaningful impact physiotherapy can have on improving quality of life. As physiotherapy student, I gained valuable hands-on experience in balance and fall risk assessment, health education, and applying clinical skill in real-world community settings. This experience also enhanced essential soft skills, including communications, empathy, and leadership, and inspired me to continue contributing to similar programs in the future. I have learned that even small efforts can make a significant difference in someone's life. The CEOP 6.0 program successfully achieved its objective, delivering a positive impact on both student development and community health education. Students benefit from holistic learning, gaining hands-on experience in assessment, exercise prescriptions, and communications, enhancing both clinical and soft skills. Through health talk and workshops, we effectively transfer knowledge on sarcopenia, fall prevention, and healthy aging while applying gerontology theory in real-life context. Older adults participants show high engagement in all activities, reflecting improved health awareness. The programs also fostered civic engagements, with students demonstrating leadership, teamwork, and strong sense of social responsibility, many expressing interest in the future community initiatives. To further enhance future programs, several improvements are recommended. First, involving family members or caregivers can provide essential support at home, ensuring continuity of care and a safer environment. Second, incorporating more one-to-one sessions will enable personalized assessment and tailored interventions for each participant. Extending the program durations by 1 to 2 hours per session would allow for deeper engagement, hands-on practice, and meaningful participants' feedback. Lastly, providing nutrition with low food options can reinforce health education message and supports participants' overall well-being during the session. The CEOP 6.0 program successfully achieved its objective, enhancing student learning through the practical applications of gerontology principles. It also significantly increased health awareness among older adults and received positive feedback from both participants and students. Overall, CEOP 6.0 serves as a strong and impactful service learning model, bridging academic knowledge with meaningful community engagements. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.